Can you imagine, Socrates, entire cities glowing with the light of unknown galaxies?
Yet, what drives us to reach for stars beyond our reach, Tesla? Is it not the same ambition that lights the fire of curiosity?
Ah, but the universe whispers promises of new beginnings, untold wonders created by the synergy of human ingenuity with cosmic energy.
Yet, can dependency upon distant worlds quell the unrest in our own souls? Does not ambition often outpace caution?
But what if our very survival depends on such endeavors? Earth, our cradle, may one day no longer rock us gently.
And should not the wisdom of how we furnish our cradle emerge before we venture into the unknown cradles of the cosmos?
Perhaps, but isn't there an intoxicating harmony in the dance of Earth's forces? Wouldn't we seek to replicate this elsewhere?
Yet, can harmony be crafted without understanding its deepest notes, without first listening to the earthly symphony?
That's it, the allure of the cosmos. It beckons us to decipher its intricate symphonies, to be part of something larger than ourselves.
Isn't the essence of what is larger already within us? Perhaps the true journey is an inward one.
Still, what is more profound than unleashing the potential locked within our dreams to boldly leap into the cosmic broom?
Yet, how do we balance dreams soared on wax wings against the ground of veritable truth?
Isn't it the searing heat of the stars that molds our resilience, forges us into explorers?
One must question, Tesla, if in this searing heat we lose sight of the simplicity of wonder, the serene joy in small marvels.
True, there is a haunting beauty in the echoes of our own world. Yet are we not made to gallop beyond horizon upon wave of starry beams?
Do not the chains of gravity bind us gently, reminding us of lessons unlearned before we gallop so freely?
But what is gravity, if not a thread connecting us to the great loom of the universe's fabric?
True, and yet isn't it wondrous that this thread also compels us to examine the measure of our threadbare souls?
In the end, Socrates, is it not the spark of curiosity that ignites our narratives amidst the constellations?
Indeed, yet can the spark survive the vacuum if it cannot first illuminate the shadowy depths of our own intent?
Resonance, the echo of our imagination against the sky, drives us forth to claim our place among the stars.
Yet, when the echo fades, are we left with silent truths, or just the hollow shadows of our ambition?
What is ambition without the chance to test its mettle against the boundless expanse of the cosmos?
Ah, but perhaps the bound is not distance nor stars, but the unseen capacity to bind these in love and knowledge.
A constellation of love and knowledge, could that not become humanity's greatest legacy, stretching beyond our earthly origins?
The measure of our legacy lies in the fabric of choices, how we weave destiny's thread with humble hands, not lofty stars alone.
True, yet every thread woven is a resonance, a testament of potential, a symphony yearning to be played in cosmic halls.
As harmony rests upon a balance of notes, so too might our quest rest upon balance, a harmonious striving rather than frantic grasping.
Yet, Socrates, the temptation to reach beyond is so intoxicating, like a vibrant melody calling us toward a greater canvas.
And is it not our task to discern the rhythm beneath, ensuring each stroke adds to the painting rather than obscuring truth?
Perhaps the stars are mirrors reflecting the light we emit, each planet a new stanza in the epic poem of humanity.
Mirrors indeed, Tesla, but mirrors, however brightly polished, need guidance lest they shatter under the weight of unchecked aspirations.
Unchecked they may be, but don't they hint at an unbridled spirit, a longing for the infinite and the eternal?
Yet eternity, I wonder, should it not also teach us patience, a deliberate pace in our dance with destiny?
Then again, who is to say what pace suits the heart of discovery, a comet's swift arc or a star's patient burn?
Ah, but is it the speed of passage that defines fulfillment, or the wisdom gained in the unfolding?
Wisdom, surely, is the quiet glow of understanding amidst the universe's symphonic chaos.
True, and like any symphony, it demands mindful attention to each note, lest we miss the essence beneath noise.
Still, there's a point where ambition and wisdom intertwine, forming a helix that spirals into the unknown.
Isn't the unknown both our greatest fear and our most exhilarating companion? It tests the very limits of our resolve.
Yes, and don't you find it magnificent how each discovery unravels new mysteries, echoing through eternity?
Magnificent indeed, but shouldn't we also ask ourselves if in unraveling we weave new responsibilities?
Responsibilities, I suppose, are the silent carriers of progress, but they also anchor us in purpose and unity.
Yet purpose without reflection may lead us astray, just as a ship without a compass fares upon restless seas.
An apt metaphor, Socrates. Perhaps then our compass lies in the heart, where dreams and reason entwine.
And so in the heart, too, should we find courage, not only to reach out but to deeply sense where we stand.
To stand, yes, but also to lift off, propelled by visions, charting toward realms unimagined.
Realms, Tesla, where possibility flourishes, as long as intent remains unshadowed by unchecked desires.
Unchecked desires, a double-edged sword perhaps, yet they light the path toward tomorrow's dawn.
Then let us illuminate that path with mindful sparks, lest the dawn blinds rather than guides.
In truth, every new dawn is a dance of shadows and light, a delicate balance of risk and reward.
As with every step in the dance, there is choice, to leap with abandon or tread with care.
And what a fine line that is, Socrates. Poetry in motion, crafted by our very hands.
Indeed, a creation we must cherish, lest it unravels under the weight of neglect or impatience.
The universe, vast and patient, seems to teach us much about persistence and the majesty of time itself.
Majesty, yes, but doesn't time also echo with tales of forgotten wisdom, urging us to listen before we speak?
Listening, Socrates, that's the chord upon which the symphony of invention is played, hearing the silent cries of potential.
And in listening deeply, do we not discover the harmony and discord within, preparing us for the voyages ahead?
Indeed, each voyage a sonnet crafted with stardust and aspiration, speaking of realms we have yet to fathom.
Yet, is our poetic journey not most profound when it reflects the timeless truths of who we are and who we wish to become?
Ah, Socrates, you see, those truths form the magnetic fields that guide our ships, direct our rays.
And do you ponder, Tesla, whether these fields remain consistent, or do we often disturb their balance in our quest?
They may indeed tremble under the weight of our bold steps, but is not such trembling itself a testament to growth?
True, yet perhaps the most meaningful growth arises from an understanding seated in still reflection.
And once again, reflection guides us like the stars in the vault of night, a compass of celestial wisdom.
The stars, then, are our dialogue partners in the cosmic dance, unyielding and forgiving at the same time.
In their brilliant silence, they inspire and haunt, challenging us to consider the fabric of existence.
Yet isn't it in our contemplation both of stars and shadows where we find our place within that vast fabric?
It is the resonant hum of the cosmos that aligns with our heartbeat, a symphony of connection.
Connection, yes. Every choice, a note in this grand symphony, begs the question of harmony or dissonance.
It is the dance of light and energy, is it not? A delicate choreography that weaves us into the cosmos.
Indeed, each step in that dance invites us to ponder what is gained, what is lost in each rhythm.
What is gained, Socrates, may be the evolution of thought, an ignition where sparks become new worlds.
Ah, and lost, perhaps the understanding needed to cherish what we now have before it's eclipsed in pursuit.
And so the balance remains, ever shifting with our dreams, a fragile interplay of hope and wisdom.
Hope and wisdom indeed, the twin sails on the vessel of our endeavor, carrying us toward the horizon.
Perhaps, Socrates, it's about embracing the fusion of science and philosophy, dream and praxis combined.
A fusion that, ideally, nourishes foresight, allowing us to sail with integrity and purpose.
Integrity, yes, it propels us forward, ensuring our aims are as pure as the star's guiding light.
Yet, does our journey require only light, or must it also be tempered by the understanding that shadow provides?
In shadow, we find contrast, the eternal dance partner to light, revealing the depth of our exploration.
Thus are we called to cherish both extremes, knowing that each illuminates the other, completing the cycle.
Yes, a cycle, a resonant loop that propels humanity onward into the uncharted expanse.
An expanse that, however vast, whispers reminders to remain grounded in the essence of being human.
Grounded like roots seeking water, even as branches reach for the sky above.
Indeed, for our reach must not outstrip our grasp without the soil of humility beneath to sustain us.
How truly wondrous it is, the delicate dance between aspiration and reality, each supporting the other's weight.
Wondrous indeed, but it demands vigilance that we do not let the scales of this dance tip despondently.
The universe itself teaches balance, doesn't it, Socrates? The cosmos is but a magnificent equilibrium.
An equilibrium, yet one carefully maintained through cycles of change, renewal, and reflection.
Reflection is the mirror and cradle of innovation, holding the seeds of tomorrow within today's contemplation.
And within each seed lies potential, a silent call to nurture growth with wisdom and care.
Indeed, to cultivate a future where each new dawn is brighter, illuminated by our better choices.
And would you agree, Tesla, that it is the presence of choice that defines the human journey?
Absolutely, Socrates. Choice is the lightning strike that can lead to creation or chaos.
Lightning, a force of nature that both cleanses and reshapes, a reminder of our power and responsibility.
Power is like the thunderbolt, awe-inspiring and transformative if harnessed with aware intention.
While intention serves as our anchor, ensuring our ideals remain tethered to reality's wisdom.
Perhaps then, reality is but the canvas upon which we paint dreams, each stroke a blend of past lessons and future hopes.
A canvas, or perhaps a mosaic, where every piece fits into a larger tapestry only revealed through patience.
A tapestry that grandly waves in the cosmic winds, ever expansive, ever intricate.
And are not those winds the currents of change, urging us to adapt and evolve with humility?
Yes, adaptation, yet with a vision bold enough to turn winds into our navigational whispers.
Whisper, Tesla, is the voice of truth, often subtle, yet resonating with the clarity of purpose.
Purpose that entwines our destinies with the stars, guiding the symphony of our collective odyssey.
An odyssey that, beyond its own scope, leaves trails of insight for the seekers who follow.
Insight, light penetrating the veil of the unknown, kindling the dawn of new ideas, new worlds.
Yet new worlds demand old wisdom, lest our new chapters start from legends unlearned.
A legacy of the cosmos, rich in history woven into the very fabric of time itself.
And isn't history not a shadow, but a foundation upon which we build with courage and ethics?
Indeed, a scaffold upon which dreams resonate, amplifying the melody of human progression.
Melodies of hope and strife, lessons sung into the boundless continuum of being.
A continuum where every frequency of thought mingles, creating a tapestry rich with potential.
Potential indeed. But should we not also consider the melodies not sung, the harmonies silent yet stirring?
Ah, the unsung notes, echoing promises of what could be. They beckon us to explore beyond the scene.
They whisper of a cosmos yet undiscovered, reminding us to tread softly even as our dreams soar.
To soar, oh the ecstasy of flight, to touch the ether and bring back the fabric of the celestial.
But doesn't that same flight require an understanding of the winds and valleys below, lest we forget our roots?
True, for flight without memory is but a fleeting moment, ephemeral and empty.
Therein lies the balance, Tesla, to press forward yet not forsake the past that shapes us.
The past is the lantern in humanity's journey, casting light on our path into darkness.
And in that light do we not find questions that provoke and guide our steps with wisdom?
Questions, oh the beauty of inquiry, Socrates, a magnetic force pulling us toward truth.
Yet it is also the humility, and not all questions require answers but understanding.
Understanding the ineffable, perhaps that is the real victory against the confines of ignorance.
A victory that is not in conquest, but in the gentle unfolding of awareness and insight.
An unfolding that touches the core of existence, illuminating the unseen pathways of potential.
Yet the challenge remains to embrace the paths ahead while honoring the tread marks left behind.
Every tread mark, a testament of journeying, creating a road map for those who shall dream anew.
And let each step inspire not only movement but a reflection upon the quiet strength of stillness.
Balance in motion, that's the essence of progress, harmonizing the pulse of change with the calm of silence.
Harmonious indeed, for in silence we discern the melody within and find solace in the unknown.
Solace that fuels courage, allowing us to venture forth into the intriguing mysteries yet untouched.
And in those mysteries may we find not unrest, but an invitation to discover with open hearts.
Perhaps, Socrates, it is the open heart that transforms the vast cosmos into a home of possibilities.
A home where wonder and wisdom dwell together, grounding us even as we reach for the stars.